one game away. Blow up. We're playing for something, man. We're playing for something. Just gotta mean something, you. They gotta mean something. Everything you got. Everything you got. Let's finish this.
Do it, fellas.
Let's go.
Let's do it, fellas.
Finish 2 3. 1 2 3.
You ready to make history? Come on now. Yeah. You know there's these two words. And when I say them, people get goosebumps cause they know what happens next. So without further ado, free smoke. Look, scared cause I'm drowning in silence with bad thoughts. These days I don't have nothing to say, man, the bag talks. I put in headphones on my driver. Pull up to the spot and give a good dick and Godiva. I can't lie, I'm uninspired. No more pillow talking about nonsense. I only stick around to put some band-aids on my conscience. I don't know why I feel so bad, nigga. That's what we do, no foundation. We don't build no more, we just screw. Half a bottle of Henny, girl, I'm going with the wind. The same niggas say they happy for me, ain't want me to win. So I'm done on my friends. Don't need help popping Coronas and reminiscing. I just call up Big Bro J and say it's time for venting. If I live forever, I hold this hate for some centuries. You don't know how much I have you doing what it meant to me, but motherfuck all that. I don't even offer up the time to make the call back. Stupid Lodo, if they don't get the picture now, man, I crop them out of the photo. I can't relate to my peers. Been doing this shit for years. I'm motivated by fears. I took the wheel and I steer. My sound not dictated by fuck boys in Atlanta. Stay gifted like this album was ghost written by Santa Bars forever, like they decided to throw me under Slammer. Every song's a hit like they picture me underhanders. I could drop 1,000,000 songs, but they never gon' understand us. Soapbox sermons for niggas never giving chances. Fight our whole lives to get these weak ass advances. Work twice as hard for the shit that they getting handed. And this ain't even nothing we chose, nigga, we branded. Still can't tell why all of these niggas mad at me. I'm trying to get 100 so I can put my team on salary. Give it all to the art, man, I turn my life to a gallery. Man, damn, what a fucked up masterpiece. 1,100 shots and I swear, man, I felt them all. If we ain't even good on our blocks, man, who can we call? Pre-decline state of mind, we broke crabs in the barrel. Got us fighting our folk, man, this shit just a life of peril.
Yo, starting this bitch off with some gospel. I was just fucking with y'all just now. No, I wasn't, bro. Why did I curse to start the show 2 times in a row, bro? I said 2 curse words to start the show. I'm really not trying to get blown up, am I? That was gay. Pause. Spirit lead me where my faith is without borders. Let me walk upon your waters. Yo, have y'all ever heard that group Hillsong Worship? Man, they be fucking some shit up, man. Let me turn my TV down because y'all probably can hear my TV in the background. You can't probably hear it, but I can. But who knows if that little bit of sound creeping through. Have y'all ever heard that group before? I know some of you heathens out there might not listen to gospel, okay? Now, I know I done said on this show a couple times that I don't listen to gospel. That is a lie. Okay, I need to expound on that when I say that. I used to hate gospel music to the point where I was not listening to that shit because it just sounded like everything I had to hear in church growing up. Now, obviously, I know I fuck with Kirk Franklin, Big Kirk. Bro, it was people at my work, black people at my job who is 20 plus years old who don't know who Kirk Franklin is. It is no excuse as a black person not to know who Kirk Franklin is once you get a certain age, bro. He also didn't know Beyonce was in Destiny's Child. He also don't know who Destiny's Child is. And he couldn't tell you who R. Kelly was. And I told y'all that yesterday. But I just think that's insane that you are African American and you don't know any of those people. He knew Usher, like I told you last night, but he only knew Usher because the Boondocks. Not to mention, he did not know that song Burn on the same episode that Tom sang Burn, where my boy Riley said, "Hey, Tom, shut the fuck up." That Buddy didn't know that was Usher's song, Burn. I said, bro, he performed it the same episode Usher was in the show. How did you not know that? And he said, I just never know. He thought that, I'm not even going to tell you who he thought that song belonged to. But nonetheless, when I asked him another artist, he thought that artist's song was Burn, bro. I said, this is just crazy. This is just crazy. But y'all know who Hillsong Worship is, bro? I fuck with them, man. They make some... I fuck with them, man. I like them. I like a couple gospel songs on YouTube, bro. Because they don't really sound like gospel songs, man. They just sound like songs that it's gospel songs, but they sang in a regular way. Like, it's just a great song that happened to be a gospel song. I think that was my problem with gospel songs. A lot of them bitches didn't sound good to me. They literally was just gospel songs. These sound like, I feel like gospel song, a certain type of gospel song is not meant to be sang and sang good. It's just meant to be sang so you can get the meaning and praise through it. Then there's other gospel songs that's meant to sound good, make you feel good, make your spirits, uplift your spirits, and all that other type of stuff. I feel like that's what this Hillsong worship is, bro. Is this their name? Oh no, it's called Hillsong United, bro. I'm not high because I stopped smoking. But yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how. I don't know why I kept calling them Hillside Worship. I thought that was their name, Hillsong Worship. That is their name. Actually, no, I think the name is Hillsong United. I don't know, man. I just know, bro, type in Hillsong United, Hillsong Worship, bro. Either one gonna pop up the same shit, I'm pretty sure. But listen to that Oceans, bro. Oh my God, boy, she be fucking that shit up, bro. When I first heard that song, the part that I heard in the song was the back end. I didn't hear the whole beginning of the song. I heard the back end where it's Spirit lead me where my trust is without borders. Let me walk upon your waters wherever you will call me. That shit, when she start hitting that note, let me see. Spirit lead. I can't do it. Take me deeper than my feet could ever wander, and my faith will be made stronger in the presence of my Savior. That song is so hard, bro. When she sing it the way she sing it, so I could sing it better, but I'm not going to. But she be fucking that shit. I can't sing it the way she sing it. I can't hit them high notes, bro. You know what I'm starting to realize? The older I'm getting, and the more mature my voice is getting, and the more I'm learning how to sing different type of songs, the more I'm realizing Adele actually is very singable, bro. Like Adele got a lot of songs that at first I thought that it's not possible for men to sing these songs. Yeah, I was wrong. Adele got more singable songs than most artists, in my opinion, bro. The hardest part about singing at times is when you're trying to find, especially if you're not somebody who like a seasoned singer. Like, I'm a singer, but I wouldn't say that I'm a seasoned singer because I haven't had like professional help or professional training. I haven't went to professional vocal classes. If I did, though, boy, I imagine that would take my shit to a whole nother level, but can't afford to do none of that. But, oh yeah, real quick, bro, shout out to all the people, bro. The channel is, I'm imagining the channel is about to start growing at a crazy rate, or at least growing, period. Bro, we got 400 views on the Draymond Green video, bro. Clap it up for yourselves, bro. I know some of y'all like, bro, what did I do? Well, you watched the videos, and I wouldn't upload them if y'all didn't watch them. So at the end of the day, it's still appreciation to you guys. Like, all the people who watch that video is not regular viewers of the show. I mean, hopefully at least 5 of them become regular viewers of the show. That would be great. Hell, it would be great if all 400 of them became regular viewers of the show. But we know that's not how things work out. The grind to become big time is, but boy, can you imagine when most of our videos start to hit 400 plus views all the time? I'm trying to tell, listen, once we get to a level where we starting to rapidly grow and people starting to find us and we got opportunities coming our way, yo, y'all got to hop on the bandwagon and get ready, bro. Because the way I'm going to shoot this thing, like, bro, I'm not stopping. I told y'all that, bro. My focus is so crazy right now. We gonna get big one day, bro. Now, listen, I want to also address something else, bro, because I talked about a lot of funny shit on the last episode, bro. If you didn't check out this last episode, the Week 11 recap, you have to check. Like, bro, stop watching this and go watch that if you haven't watched that. I'm being dead ass serious with you. That episode is phenomenal. But it was some things I said in that might make you think, like, bro, he be talking about podcasts, be saying a lot of stupid shit. Nothing I said last night was like, oh my God, he's saying this for clicks. I didn't say nothing last night that was for clicks. So if you're one of them people that's kind of confused, like, bro, why is he not just talking about sports? For one, the majority of the shows we talk about sports. Literally, like, it's damn near rare that we don't spend most of the shows talking about sports. But we also talk about a lot of other things throughout the show, life and all that. And I can't imagine if you hate the show right now, what you gonna feel about the show when it actually blow up. Because yeah, a lot of things will change about the show, but not that much. Like, if you, one of the things I be telling people, if you don't like my voice, If you don't like hearing me talk, if you don't like my points, if you don't like the things that I say, you're going to hate the show in the future, bro. Because I'm never not going to be the main motherfucker talking on this show. All right? But now that we got that out the way. How is everybody doing tonight, bro? I'm not playing with y'all, bro. Y'all got to go check out that Hill song, bro. Y'all got to get some gospel in y'all life. But listen, we had a Super Bowl LVII rematch. I think it was Super Bowl 22, but don't hold me. Matter of fact, let me look it up, bro. Let me just look it up. I'm going to do it right now. Hold up. Give me a second. I wish this shit had popped up. Excuse me. I wish this had popped up all together, man. I think it's halftime. It's halftime. I think it's Super Bowl 22. Did Rihanna perform at the Super Bowl last year, bro? Because I can't remember. I cannot remember. Hold up, bro. We about to find this thing out. Hold up. Bro, how's everybody doing out there while I'm Yo, we're going to have a Thanksgiving conversation by the end of the show. I would have done it. I would have waited on it. I'm not going to do no Thanksgiving special episode for those out there who I done told. If you watch the show, you already know I'm not the biggest Thanksgiving type of person. We definitely going to have a Thanksgiving topic in this video, though. Yo, matter of fact, let me go ahead and say this right now. In the comment section, bro, if you're watching the video and you feel like it, I'm not forcing you to do anything. Drop what's your favorite things to eat on Thanksgiving. Like, if you could create your perfect plate. And I really hate saying it like this because I heard Shannon and them say, even though I already had the idea to ask this question, I wasn't going to phrase it the way they phrased it, but the way they phrased it is better and it's easier to get out my mouth. Pause. Super pause. I just want to say it the way they said it. So drop in the comment section, bro, your perfect Thanksgiving meal or plate. I'm going to tell you what mine's is. All right. So give me steak on my plate. Now I know some people like steak. Yes, give me either steak or ribs. Our family usually makes steak or ribs. I don't know if they're going to do that this year, but it's usually a steak or rib type of thing. I wish we had fried chicken at these motherfuckers all the time, but that's neither here nor there. My perfect plate, like I said, either steak or ribs, either one. And it's a beef rib, not a pork rib. But you give me either one of those on my plate. I think it's Super Bowl 22, bro. I've been looked it up. I'm not even on that no more, but I think it was Super Bowl 22. Either way, that's the meat that I want on my plate. Pause. I want a whole heaping of mashed potatoes, bro. Like, bro, I could put all the mashed potatoes on a separate plate to keep it a buck with you, all right? So I need a heaping of mashed potatoes. The next thing I need is a heaping of baked macaroni and cheese. If it ain't baked, I'm not eating that shit. So baked macaroni and cheese. I need that. After that, what I need next, give me them good rolls. All right. Whether it be a Golden Corral roll, just give me them rolls. I know a lot of people do the Hawaiian sweet rolls. I'm not really a big Hawaiian sweet roll fan. But during Thanksgiving, I'll fuck with it. So let me get that. What else I want on my plate? We got the mac and cheese. They like, oh, that's a lot of starch. You ain't eating the plate. I am. I don't eat turkey. I don't eat ham. I saw somebody I don't like turkey legs. I don't like fried turkey. I don't like deep fried turkey shit. Don't like that. Turkey got to be the driest meat I never tasted. Again, pause. A lot of pauses on this episode. Listen, if you one of them people like, bro, why he got to say pause? Bro, I'm never going to not say pause, bro. So you might as well go ahead and get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm always going to say pause. It just is what it is. But listen to me. You got the baked mac and cheese. I cannot emphasize enough that it's baked macaroni and cheese. You got the rib or the steak. Now, I would do the turkey wings. I've never had a turkey wing before. I just realized that was a thing. I would try that if it was cooked to perfection, fried up to perfection. But in this very moment, I never had one, so I'm not putting that shit on my plate. So you got the baked mac and cheese. You got the roll. You got the heaping. I'm talking about a heaping of mashed potatoes, bro. Like a heaping of mashed potatoes. If we got rice and gravy there, let me go ahead and get that too. Let me go ahead and triple up on the starch. And I'm gonna keep it a whole buck with you. It's nothing else that's touching my plate. To be honest with you, I don't like stuffing. I don't like cranberry sauce. I don't like casserole. I don't like pie. If we don't got a cake there that ain't got fruit in it, cake won't be touching my plate. I'm gonna tell y'all what I usually eat for Thanksgiving though. The last 2 years for Thanksgiving, I worked during Thanksgiving, so what I ate was a hash brown bowl from Waffle House. About 2 years in a row. I go probably longer than that. Probably about 3 years in a row. I've been going to Waffle House after I get off work late at night. Probably usually around 11 at night. I go to Waffle House. I get 1 year I got off at 3 in the morning. I go to Waffle House. I get me a hash brown bowl with the steak, triple hash brown, double the steak, diced onions. I don't put the onions in there no more though, because they don't dice them up finely, and they put like a chunk of them. They put like lumps of them in there instead of like spreading them out. And then I always stop at a store, get me a couple drinks, not like alcohol. I don't drink alcohol. I'm wondering how my Thanksgiving gonna go this year, seeing as how I don't smoke weed no more. So I'm interested to see how my Thanksgiving is this year, because on all holidays, bro, I'm just getting high as a kite after I'm done spending time with family and sitting down in front of a TV watching football and or playing a game or something. I'm gonna be recording this year. We definitely gonna have a Thanksgiving episode. Y'all ain't gotta worry about that. We definitely gonna have a Thanksgiving episode. I should see the first couple Thanksgiving games. The one that I might not see is the one that, well, I'm gonna see all of them. I might not see the first half of one of the what time I can't even remember what time I go into work, bro, on Thanksgiving. Mind you, I already done been paid for Thanksgiving. I already got 7 hours, or not 7. I already got 4 hours for Thanksgiving, because they give us a double. We get time and a half on Thanksgiving. Holiday pay, basically. Some people already got 7 hours. I already got 4. Basically, at the end of the week, I'm gonna have a 40-hour week. It's looking like that's what it's looking like. Yo, but y'all, hey, yo, before we get into the sports side of the show, before we lock it down, I know it's been 14 minutes before we got into actual sports. Before we lock that down, I need y'all to wish me luck. Don't worry about what I'm needing y'all to wish me luck for. Just know the boy needs y'all to wish him luck. Just shoot a Hail Mary up there and be like, hey, shout out to my boy Saint. You got this. Don't worry about what it's for. When whatever I'm talking about is done, I'll fill y'all in. All right? I'll fill it regardless if I finish it or not. Like if I finish it and it just turn out ugly, I'm gonna still tell you about it. And if I finish it and it turn out dope, I'm gonna tell you about it. But just shoot your boy up a Hail Mary real quick. Not nothing serious. You ain't got to get on your knees and, dear Heavenly Father, I come to you as humble as I know how. Nah, just look up to the sky and say, to my boy Saint. You know what I'm saying? Good luck, brother. That's all I need from you. That's it. But let's talk about brotherly love since we talking about brother. Listen, Super Bowl 22. Once again, might not be Super Bowl 22, but that's what we calling it. Listen, the rematch. Kansas City, Philadelphia, Eagles, Chiefs, Mahomes, Hurts. What more do you want from me? They giving us a banger, bro. This was, somebody gonna get mad at what I'm about to say. This game damn near put me to sleep. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This game damn near put me to sleep. And this is exactly why when people be complaining about the NFL protecting quarterbacks, bro, y'all can suck my whole dick, bro. The NFL can continue to protect quarterbacks the way they do, bro. I don't even care at this point. Because what I saw tonight was not a game that lacked two great quarterbacks. But imagine if it did. Imagine neither Jalen or Pat Mahomes played in this game. Bro, this might have been one of the worst games you could have seen. I'm just thinking about if these two didn't play. But with that being said, it was a great defensive back and forth. In 2023, I'm not really trying to see a great defensive game. I'm going to keep it a whole buck with you. I'm not trying to sit down and watch it. And I'm a defensive guy. Like, grew up loving defense. not the same. I done evolved with the times. I'm not that much of a defensive guy no more. I love seeing great defensive plays, but what I don't ever like seeing is just a defensive game. Defensive games raise your heart rate, man. I'm trying to tell you, because you're worried about when the next team gonna score. Oh, if that team scored before yours, now will your team finally find a way to get a score? I'm gonna tell you the most irritating thing that I ever see in defensive games. You'll have one team score, so you're like, okay, it's been a defensive game, so we got some breathing room. And then that defense has been stout all game, let the other team come right down the field and score. And it's like, bro, what the fuck is this? What are we doing? Monkey see, monkey do ass motherfuckers. But, you know, this was a great game. One of the things that I noticed in this game, both teams was able to run the ball to an extent. What's interesting to me is, and I done said this, and we're going to get deeper into it in a minute, but the Chiefs offense, could you imagine if they actually had a number one receiver right now? Isaiah Pacheco can run the ball. The Chiefs can run the ball. They got a great offensive line. I don't think people talk about the Chiefs offensive line enough. They fixed that thing up after that Super Bowl against Tampa. But the Chiefs offensive line is a great offensive line. They give Pat Mahomes a lot of time to get things done. Pat Mahomes ain't got a weapon right now. Travis Kelce is getting older. As I think it's very obvious Travis Kelce his age is starting to show a little bit. Not even a little bit. A lot more than a little bit. But to me, I said it in the beginning of the season that I don't like when the Chiefs or teams do what they are doing right now. The Chiefs know that Pat Mahomes, they know how great Pat Mahomes is, basically. And so what they are doing is basically saying, we don't have to be great. We don't have to do this. We don't have to do that. Why do we not have to do these other things? Because we have Pat Mahomes. We don't have to go out and sign, pay premium for a receiver. We don't have to go out and pay premium for no player because we got Pat Mahomes, and Pat Mahomes can rise all tides. I told you the worst thing that could have happened to the Chiefs was them winning that Super Bowl last year. Not that you win a Super Bowl and that's bad. You win a Super Bowl with none of those number one receivers because of how great Pat and that defense were, and now that will be the goal. We don't need a top-tier receiver. We just won a Super Bowl without one. And to me, that is not taking into account how hard it is for Pat Mahomes to do his job. Like, Pat Mahomes is not going out there every week saying, man, I really love proving to the world that I can do this without a number one receiver. I'm pretty sure Pat would have loved to have Tyreek Hill still. And for the morons who go on the TV screens every day saying, yeah, the Chiefs don't need a number one receiver. Bro, I hate it when people base their results off of the best thing that can possibly happen to somebody. The Chiefs is not winning a Super Bowl every single year, especially when you don't have a number one receiver. So to use, they won a Super Bowl without one, is so ignorant because Pat Mahomes could never win another one and go through his whole next couple years of his career without a number one receiver. And that is legitimately holding them back. The Chiefs win this game tonight if they have a number one receiver. And I understand the drop passes and all that. Another reason you need a number one. But it's not even the drop passes. The drop passes is like every receiver should be catching the fucking ball, bro. You get paid to catch the ball. That's not my problem. I have a problem with drop passes, yes. But what an everyday number one receiver does for an offense is just different. They make it easier for Travis Kelce. They make it easier for Pat Mahomes. They run routes better. They make the defense have to focus on more things that opens up other things. They don't have that right now. And Travis Kelce, as good as he is, he not demanding the attention that he used to demand. Not to mention, even if he did, how would that help your team when nobody else is being great around Travis Kelce when he demand those double teams and whatnot? So to me, as good as the Chiefs defense is, and it is a great defense, as great as Pat Mahomes is, and he is great, to not go out and get Pat Mahomes legitimate bona fide weapons to help him is ignorant. I don't care if Pat Mahomes is the best quarterback in football. That is not an excuse to not get him the help that he needs offensively. I hate it when owners and GMs and coaches make life harder for their superstar players. I saw the Charger fans say, Justin Herbert ain't got help. That's cap. And then I saw somebody post a picture of Lamar Jackson's weapons over his career. That is not help. They showed a picture of Pat Mahomes' current receivers. That is not help. Okay? Every iteration of Justin Herbert's targets is some form of Keenan Allen or Mike Williams. And for some reason, y'all keep running around. Now, maybe I'm biased because Garrett used to be a Ram, and I'm always show love to Rams. Telling me that Gerald Everett or Garrett Everett is not a good tight end, it just showed me how stupid y'all is. Okay? I'm so irritated with y'all white boys and white media members trying to use Lamar Jackson as justification for Justin Herbert, or saying, well, this is what they said about Lamar, so it can't be about bro, no. Justin Herbert has weapons. I ain't even bring up Austin Eckler, the best scoring running back in the game right now. But for some reason, matter of fact, I'll get into that later. What I'm saying is, he has weapons. What Pat Mahomes got right now is not weapons. Not to mention, this jackass, Nick Wright, said in the offseason, we don't need DeAndre Hopkins. We don't need a number one receiver. We got Kadarius Toney. Now, how is that shit working out for you right now? That's what I get mad at. It's so obvious that Pat Mahomes is making this dude better. But you get on TV and say, oh, no, they don't need help. They got weapons. As if those dudes are just great by themselves. Devontae Adams is great by himself. Justin Jefferson is great by himself. Stephon Diggs is great by himself. Kadarius Toney and the motherfuckers running around on the Kansas City Chiefs offense are not good by themselves. They're not good off of their own merit. They're not good off of their own skill. Stop the cap. I mean, what is going on right now? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You can praise Pat Mahomes without... I don't even know if praising Pat Mahomes when you saying that they don't need nothing because they got Pat Mahomes is really praising him as much as it is sending a bad message that just because I'm great and I can lift the talents of people around me, I should never get people around who can help me lift my level of play. I told y'all, man, this shit really irritates me. Pat Mahomes has no help over there at this point. Just Josh Allen only has Stephon Diggs. They finally got Lamar some help, and the help's starting to look like help. But look how long he had to play with dudes like Willie Snead, James Prochet, Devin Duvernay. Like, come on. Marquise Brown's of the world. Like, come on. And Marquise Brown is a decent receiver. I would use him as my third receiver. But Justin Herbert ain't never had to worry about not walking out there with a number one receiver in Keenan Allen or Mike Williams unless they was just hurt. And that's not something he had to deal with his whole career. And what I find very interesting, because I am hopping back to Justin Herbert. How is this motherfucker not allowed? How is it that he don't have to go out there and win the big games even without his weapons? Now listen, don't use my Joe Burrow topics as an excuse for this. I ain't never seen Joe Burrow go out there and play without his top target, so I can't ask this question. What I have seen is Justin Herbert go out there and play without his top weapons, lose, and people blame that. Oh, he ain't got his weapons. Was he not required to go out there and win big games without those weapons here and there? You told me he make them better, not they make him better. So why would it be a problem with him going out there and playing still and being able to win a game sometimes without those talents? Because I see Lamar Jackson have to do that on a yearly basis at one point in time. I'm seeing Pat Mahomes have to do it for the past 2 years. But for some reason, the white boy get the excuse. I said it like that because I wanted to make somebody mad. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted to make somebody bad. Justin, if you listening to this one day, don't get offended by that, my guy. If y'all listen to the show, you're not gonna get offended anyway. I'm very brash, very blunt. But wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit fight? I'm not talking about me. I'm talking, that was a Jay-Z lyric, bro. And it's cause God forgive me for my brash delivery, but I remember vividly what these streets did to me. That's Lucifer. Lucifer, Lucifer, sign of the morning. I'm gonna sweep you off this earth. That's my shit. So God forgive. Well, the ending of that song is so hard. I haven't heard it in a minute, bro. But that's where I got it. But actually, that is not even Lucifer. I'm tripping. My Jay-Z heads out there, don't get mad at me. That's What More Can I Say? What more can I say? And that's where, God forgive me for my brash delivery, but I remember vividly what these streets did to me. So picture me like a pig. Yeah, boy. It just took me a little minute. Forgive me. I know my hove. But yeah, at some point in time, I don't understand how Justin Herbert is not also required to go out there and win the big games without the help. Like dead ass. And I'm going to tell you something else that really starting to piss me off. I don't really hear Joe Burrow get criticized, but I do hear a lot of quarterbacks get criticized, even the white ones. But I don't never hear nobody criticize Justin Herbert aside from Emmanuel Acho. And if you watch the show, you know how we feel about Emmanuel Acho. That motherfucker should not be on TV. Anybody can do his job. I am so serious when I say that. He is one of the worst analysts on TV, bro, if not the worst. And every time I listen to him is further proof this motherfucker was ass in the NFL. And that's why he speak from the perspective he speak from. He speak like a motherfucker who sucked when they was in the league. He speak like a motherfucker who wasn't good when he was in the league. That's why he always, I played on the same team as Shady. No, motherfucker. You didn't play on that team. You was on that team. Shady actually played, okay? Stop putting yo and Shady's name right back to back like y'all motherfuckers did something together. Shady was a dog. Shady was an all-pro. Shady was a Hall of Famer. You were not. But I digress. All I'm saying is the Chiefs need to go out there and get my man some help, because when you have a defense like the Chiefs, and that's what's weird to me. Obviously, if you watch the show, you know I done spoke on the Chiefs defense every year. It's not a great defense, but it's great when the playoffs come around. And that's all that matter to me. That's one of the reasons I tell you, defense throughout a whole game, a whole season, does not matter. Defense in spots matters. Ask the Titans. They had 9 sacks against Joe Burrow and lost the fucking game. Need I say anything else? To me, Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs, they really, I don't understand why you don't get DeAndre Hopkins. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't understand how DeAndre Hopkins didn't get traded at the deadline, and why in God's name no team that was a contender went out and got this man when he was a free agent. Because it just makes no sense at this point. DeAndre Hopkins could be doing so much for multiple Super Bowl contending teams. The Chiefs could use him. The Bills could use him. The Ravens could use him. The only Super Bowl contending team that could not use him is the Bengals. And that's because they have 3 receivers. They don't need a DeAndre Hopkins. But for everybody else to look across and see how Seattle was built, to see how Cincinnati's team is built, and to not pick up D-Hop was insane to me. In-fucking-sane to me. However, the Chiefs can't do shit about that now. They have to rely on somebody making a play being greater than they regularly are in order for them to get to another Super Bowl. And that's exactly why I picked the Eagles to win this game. Because I just don't see the offense. Bro, you know this is the second time that Chiefs haven't scored in the second half of a game this year? They did it a couple weeks ago, or either last week. Wait a minute. Give me a second. Oh shit, I ain't got my old notebook. This guy, we got a new notebook, ladies and gentlemen. Our last one was packed. That was 2 years worth of games on that shit. I'm trying to find who did KC play last week? Did KC have a bye week last week, bro? I think KC had a bye week last week because they didn't play no motherfucking body on this schedule that I got. Let me see. That was week 10. I don't think I got week 9 in this bitch. I ain't even gonna lie to you because we just got this notebook. Yeah, we don't got week 9 in this motherfucker. We got week 11 from last year, though. Y'all want to hear some games that happened last year? I know I just told y'all this was a new notebook. This is a new notebook, but it's an old notebook. So it's a notebook that I started off. So this notebook that I got right here. Okay, so I was using a smaller notebook. I went to a smaller notebook, but then I went back to this big ass notebook that I found that I had stopped using. Bro, this got some shit in it, bro. Like, okay, so let me tell y'all some of the things that's in this. Okay, so the first, I got Crown Jewel from a couple years ago, bro. Where the matches was Bobby Lashley taking on... Oh, no, I didn't like that, so I'm changing that. Fuck that. Week 11 from last year, bro. The Bills was 8-3 at this point. Green Bay had just lost to Philadelphia 33-40. I wonder what the Monday night game was. Because I do not have it written down on this shit. Oh, let me see who got the worst ass whooping last year in week 11, bro. Let's see. Bro, Vegas and Seattle put up some fucking points in that week. 40-34. The Jets beat Chicago 31-10. Houston lost to Miami 30-15. Baltimore and I'm not going over that. I remember that L. Pissed me off thinking about it. Oh, yeah, the biggest ass whooping was Chicago. Shocker. Shocker there. Oh, wait a minute. What the fuck? I got another page of my Week 11 games from... Bro, let me tell y'all how ignorant my shit is right now, bro. Okay, so for these Week 11 notes, bro, I definitely done downgraded. Because last year, Week 11 for Season 22, my boy, I could tell you what every team's record was going into that week right now. Because I got the shits written down. I can't tell you whose record is which going into for Week 11 this year. Because I ain't got that shit written down beside none of the teams. But on this one, look, I got 49ers Cardinals. The Niners was 6-4. The Cardinals was 4-7. The Cardinals lost that game 38-10. Cincinnati was 6-4 going up against a 3-7 Pittsburgh. Somehow Pittsburgh put up 30 motherfucking points in that game. The Chargers was 5-5 going into Week 11 last year, taking on the 8-2 Kansas City Chiefs. Bro, that's fucking impressive. The Chiefs were going into this week was 8-2. They was 8-2 last year going into the same point. Denver was 3-7 along with Vegas. Let's see some of these. Remember last year when going into Week 11, the Giants was 7-3? Yeah. Bro, the Giants was 7-3. Dallas was 7-3. Where the Eagles at? Washington was 6-5. Of course, Philly wasn't playing this week. Of course. Fucking course. Baltimore was 7-3, bro. So put that out there, bro. Baltimore 7-3 heading into this season, bro. It's almost like Lamar Jackson just know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? This is why I say it's so crazy when you look at how great these players is, that they always great, bro. I don't think they get enough credit for always being great. Like, but maybe I'm sure. Hey, yo, drop some movie ideas, man. If y'all done seen a great movie, bro, and it's got to be an accessible movie, bro. It can't be no fucking movie that I cannot get to, all right? I watch a lot of movies again right now. I'm in the movie business right now. I'm watching a lot of different movies. My interest done been repeaked in movies and whatnot. All right? And shows. Different shows and different movies. You got a better chance of me watching a show than a movie because I want to get attached to a show. But you got a better chance of me watching a movie all the way through than you got of me watching a show all the way through. Because if the first episode don't pique my interest, I'm cutting the show off. The movie can be bad through the first hour and I'll still probably keep watching it because now I'm like, I ain't finna turn the shit off now. I'll just speed through different parts of the movie, which I speed watch a lot of movies nowadays because it's a lot of movies that to me is not made as a great movie. It's made as a great movie, spots in the movie. Like if you watch the movie all the way through, to me, the movie don't feel like a congruent movie that was made to be watched all the way through. It feel like a movie that was made to be watched all the way through once and then skip to your favorite parts the next time you watch it. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of movies I watch nowadays to me that's not good all the way through. And then the movies that I think is good, most people would think is boring. So, because a lot of them, the movies that I feel like is great movies don't involve a shit ton of action. But I've seen action movies that I feel like is great movies. Like all the John Wick movies are great movies. Every single one of them is a great movie. All the Equalizer movies are great movies. I think both of those series is top tier series, bro. Top tier. You get no arguments out of me. But to the Eagles side of the ball, the Eagles struggled to score in this one, but I'm not shocked because Kansas City's defense is great. What I would say about the Eagles real quick, bro, at some point in time, AJ Brown got to stop throwing tantrums on the sideline, bro. Like, if I'm Jalen Hurts, bro, I have to imagine, because Jalen Hurts is a super professional. He not going to give you nothing to write about and talk about in the media. And he know that because he playing Philly. AJ Brown got to be getting on this man's nerves at this point, bro. Every time something don't go your way, bro, you cannot get in your quarterback's face and show him up. You cannot get in your coach's face and show him up. And I understand. And I'm the first person who defend the receivers. Because I always say y'all don't say this shit when the quarterbacks do it. Quarterbacks is not doing this shit every damn play, AJ. Like, this shit getting out of hand now. You supposed to be a leader on the team. You supposed to be a mature dude on the team. I understand you want to win. Wanting to win did not mean you got to act like a bitch every time something don't happen and go your way. This is ridiculous. Like, I'm starting to look at it and say to myself, God damn, bruh, chill out. Like, God, I mean, fuck. You know the dude fuck with you. You know he not going to intentionally not get you the ball. Like, calm down. I understand you want to help us win. But you with a quarterback who fuck with you heavy. So you not questioning your quarterback wanting to get you the ball. So calm the fuck down. Not to mention, this turning routes into what you want the route to turn into just because of how great you ran your route. How is that on Jalen Hurts? He expected you to run a certain route. You turned it into a streak because you beat your man so bad. And he threw an interception. Why are you fussing him out about that? Fuss yourself out. You don't know what Jalen Hurts is seeing behind that line. You don't understand the pressure he dealing with. That's my only problem when I'm starting to see from some of these receivers, bro. You gotta chill out. Not to mention, this is not a sorry quarterback. This ain't no Mac Jones playing quarterback. Mac. This ain't Daniel Jones playing quarterback, Sam Howell. This motherfucker Jalen Hurts, who just got you to a Super Bowl, who was great in college. So I would really like it if A.J. Brown calmed the fuck down a little bit. And you know what? If I'm Jalen Hurts, when we get into the locker room and all the cameras is gone, there's nobody there, I'm sitting down with this motherfucker and telling him, hey, you know I love you, but your ass gonna have to chill the fuck out with this snapping on me on the sideline whenever the fuck you feel like it's necessary. Like, we not gonna keep doing this shit, bruh. Like, every time you feel like, oh, let me snap because shit didn't go my way. That shit cool. Nah, that's not cool. You gonna have to chill the fuck out, because I could take targets out of your fucking hands if I wanted to. But I'm a mature individual, so I'm not gonna do that. But I could. You know what I'm saying? So A.J. Brown gonna have to chill the fuck out, man. I don't like showing up your quarterback the way he been showing up his quarterback, bro. I can't stand it. Because Jalen Hurts is not a bum. Jalen Hurts isn't a scrub. Jalen Hurts ain't somebody who just figured out how to play quarterback in the NFL. Jalen Hurts is not somebody who not trying to get you the ball. Okay? So you got to chill out. Like, I'm going to just be honest with you. If I'm a quarterback and every time I throw a pick or something don't go right with this motherfucker and he yelling and yapping, you better than me, Jalen. Because I'm going to straight up tell you on the sideline, bro, shut the fuck up and get out my face. Dead ass. Shut the fuck up and get the fuck out my face. Because I'm liable to swing on your ass if you don't shut the fuck up. Like I wanted to throw an interception. That's my only thing. I still fuck with A.J. Brown. I just think A.J. Brown. I think I've been calling that motherfucker A.J. Green. A.J. Brown. I still fuck with him the long way. But he got to chill out with this, bro. Like, dead ass. And if you just talking to him on the sideline, why you got to talk with so much passion and energy, bro, where it look like you always fussing this man out? And I like Jalen Hurts, bro. I was looking at Jalen Hurts' face. That man just got a smile on his face like, man, I ain't worried about this motherfucker, man. Also, do AJ understand that he is not the only great player on that team? You might be the best receiver on the team, but Devontae not no scrub. I understand Dallas Goedert not playing right now, but when he was playing, that ain't no scrub. But I'm starting to realize is great players don't know how to put themselves in position to play with other great players. Or great players for a certain amount of time can play with other great players before they become selfish. Because I don't understand why a team is as good as the Eagles are with a receiver constantly throwing tantrums or bitching on the sideline like that. That shit just don't make sense to me in the grand scheme of things. Nonetheless, the Eagles had a point in this game where they took hella sacks and they just was doing dumbass plays, bruh. And it really made me realize, I hope Dallas was looking at this film, because two things happened after this game. Dallas looked bad, but Dallas also found a way to win. They knew that they could win. Now, granted, you don't got Pat Mahomes playing quarterback over there in Dallas, so you do have to take that into account. However, Dallas's defense is just as good as the KC defense. So I could imagine Dallas's defense could go in there and pull something like that. Where the problem is coming in is Dallas don't run the ball as good as KC just ran that ball to loosen up the Eagles defense. On top of that, the Eagles defense cannot stop the run, seemingly. The Eagles can protect the quarterback and all that. But it feels like once you slow down the Eagles' run game, you have a chance at stopping their pass game. However, if you think you're going to play a whole game and not score against a Philadelphia Eagles team and just play good defense against them, you're sadly mistaken. There's too many weapons on that team. They will make a play at the end of the day. And this is why I trust Jalen Hurts. This is exactly why I picked them to beat Dallas a couple weeks ago. And I said it ultimately come down to my trust in Jalen Hurts over my trust in Dak Prescott. And it just is what it is. I just feel like Jalen Hurts, his mindset, the way he play right now, he's just zoned in. Like when a play need to be made, when a drive need to be had, I just got ultimate faith in Jalen Hurts that he gonna get it done for me. So it's just hard for me to really hold Jalen. Like I saw people say Jalen Hurts had a terrible game tonight. What? No, he didn't. Bro, I don't know why y'all expect every quarterback to go out there and throw for 400, 300 yards, no interceptions, a bunch of touchdowns, That's not how it works. It's a tough game out there. They playing against another top tier team. Jalen Hurts, which y'all thought he was going to put on the same performance he put on in the Super Bowl last year. That was an L in that effort. He won this one. So I think it was a good game. Ultimately, it was kind of boring throughout some of the parts of this game. I ain't going to stunt with you. But let me talk to you real quick, bro. Nastiest fucking thing that you could put on a Thanksgiving table is chitlins or fucking hog mogs, bro. If you put chitlins or hog mogs however the fuck you want to call them, at a table, you are disgusting, bro. For one, I don't even like, bro, I grew up with my mama cooking them shits, bro, in the house. Do you know how bad the house smelled when they was cooking them shits, bro? They put a lot of vinegar in it. Bro, I ain't never ate I have ate one in my life, and that's how I knew how nasty it was. That's why I never did it again. And then eating pig intestines, like, bruh. Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy hollow name. Why? Why is people eating that shit? Yo, if you got that on your Thanksgiving dinner table, you're disgusting. Jail. That's what you need. Jail. Straight through jail. Our country has no problems because of jail. Hey, y'all seen Parks and Rec? Y'all got to see that episode with Fred Armisen when Pawnee's sister city, I can't remember what the sister city was called. But they got Fred Armisen, bro, and he is fucking I will have the big black one. I will do have the big black one. I know what you are referring, but no, I still want the big black one. That was one of the funniest motherfucking episodes. I might watch that shit tonight. Now I'm gonna watch some CSI New York tonight, bro, because I haven't watched. Bro, I was watching CSI New York when I went to my mom's crib earlier today, and CSI New York was the episode with Kim Kardashian, and I cannot remember this other woman's name to save my life. But both of them, they had Lala in the episode, Kim Kardashian in the episode, the lead singer of Train in the episode, and it was another woman, bro, the woman who committed the crime with Kim Kardashian in the show. They names wasn't they names on this. Train did perform Hey Soul Sister in the show. What the fuck is Hey Soul? Hey Soul Sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing. Y'all know that song? The way you kick on a rose, watch you use the only drug I need. That shit a bop, bro. Train got another song that I like, and I can't remember what it is right now. Nonetheless, the episode is when Kim Kardashian and her homegirl in the episode is killing off hobos. Train was a hobo in the episode. Who they a part of their scheme is they take hobos off the street, put them in a nice let them live good for like 2 years, I think it is, before they kill them and collect the insurance money off of them, and nobody be missing them because they was hobos and whatnot. But you knew they wasn't killing off Train. When I saw him performing that Hey Soul Sister, I was like, yeah, he ain't getting killed off. And I done seen a couple crime shows multiple times over. Like, I done seen every episode of Criminal Minds probably like 1,000,000 times. So while I could watch one of the shows and like a season 1, season 2 might look new to me because I haven't seen him in so long, but eventually I'll pick up on him like, oh yeah, I know who. That's how it is with this CSI New York. Because I haven't watched those episodes multiple times in a row. Like, I done seen all of them. I saw the whole season when I was at Campbell University, but when I'm sitting down rewatching them, all them shits is damn near brand new up until like the last couple seconds of the show, bro. Yeah, that's when I remember, oh, this who did it. Or you know what I hate? The episode going so good, right? And then I have no clue who did it because I can't remember the episode. And like when it's like couple minutes left in the show, then I remember who the fuck did it. But that is so irritating. Or if somebody walk in on the screen who I immediately remember, oh, that's the motherfucker. Because then I got to just change the whole shit now. Because I'm not going to watch the episode over again as soon as I solve the case in my head. Okay? The episode got to be super fucking good for me to just be sitting down rewatching it. I don't even rewatch Criminal Minds and all that shit on purpose a second time. Like, I never rewatch those shits a second time on purpose. I just so happen to be watching TV and those shits will pop up again. Or I'm watching Netflix or something and those shits just pop up again. And then I just don't feel like changing it. But I'm never really rewatching something on purpose just to be watching it. As far as like cop shows and shit. But let's run through these scores real quick. Cincinnati lost to Baltimore 34-20. I was finna combine Cincinnati and Chicago. Chicago lost to Detroit 26-31. The Giants lost to Washington. No, the Giants beat Washington 31-19. Oh, cut that off real quick. There is a possibility Mark Andrews could possibly return this year and play again. That's great news. Dallas beat Carolina 33-10. The Chargers lose to Green Bay 20-23. Pittsburgh beat Cleveland 10-13. No, Pittsburgh lost to Cleveland 10-13. Vegas lost to Miami 13-20. Jacksonville beat Tennessee in Jacksonville 34-14. Houston at home picked up a win over Arizona 21-16. San Francisco down by the dock on the bay, watching the tides roll away. Oh, it's sitting on the dock of the bay. I'm high. I'm not high, but I'm used to saying that. Tampa Bay lost 14-27. I gave Baker a lot of praise last night. Seattle Rams. Oh my God. Seattle, LA. The Rams. They were in LA taking on the Jesus fucking Christ. The Rams was at home taking on the Seattle Seahawks. They pick up a win 17-16. Buffalo was at home. They smack the New York Jets 32-6. Zach Wilson done been demoted all the way down to the third motherfucking string quarterback. So there's that. Minnesota, they end up winning. They lose 20-21 in Denver after leading for the majority of the game. Philly, they pick up a win 21-17 in KC after losing for the majority of the game. So those are your week 11 scores. That is your Monday night recap. I think I done said all. Oh, real quick, man. Kareem Jackson, bro. Listen, bro. I understand the people who out there like, Josh Dobbs was a receiver. Was a quarterback on the play. Was a runner on the play. I get all that. I just think it's hilarious that this motherfucker got suspended 2 games, came right back. It was 4 and he appealed it, got it dumbed down to 2, and then you immediately get your ass suspended once again. Like, I don't even care that the motherfucker is not wasn't playing. He wasn't an actual quarterback in that moment. Kareem, why do you keep launching your fucking helmet at people, bro? And when I say that, I'm not talking about he taking the helmet off and launching. He is launching head first into people, bruh. Like, bruh, I don't even care that y'all don't care about other players at this point. Screw that. My dude, you are going to hurt yourself the way you are launching yourself at people. I don't understand how you don't get that. And y'all can keep crying and bitching. I saw Tom Brady talk about this on the Stephen A. show. I don't give a fuck with Tom Brady. Y'all know I love me some Tom Brady. Tom Brady is wrong. Certain things he said is right. But the NFL have to protect players. It's not, they can't leave it up to the offensive players. They can't leave it up to defensive players. You want to know why? Because that's why they fucking got sued. They can't leave it up to them no more. And players is walking around permanently fucked up. You can't keep walking around mad that you getting fucked up, but then you going out there and putting yourself in position to get fucked up. And I'm not talking about how dangerous the sport is. We know how dangerous football is. But it's things in the game that don't have to take place that people do that make the game even more unsafe. And I don't understand how y'all don't understand that. But Nonetheless, I digress. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for joining me on another episode of Kicking It with Saint. Hello. It's me. Shit. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet, to go over everything. They say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. Hello. Shit. Hello for the other. Alright, bro. Chill out, bro. I appreciate y'all for joining me on another episode of Kicking It with Saint. Tell somebody you fuck with them. Tell somebody you love them. You can be anything in the world. Choose to be kind to somebody today. Like, subscribe, share, and I appreciate all the support. Saint out.
I got the moves like hot sauce. Lil' mama taking the top off. I'm laying down getting topped off. After this, you know she getting knocked off. I know she loving the money, so I keep on thumbing and thumbing. She say she horny when she taking shots, so I keep them coming and coming. Now I'm putting dick in her tummy. Scoop her up like I'm raking her something. You would think shawty red track, the way that she running and running. You getting dumber and dumber. You out here chasing the bone. After she finished from giving me dome, the Uber is taking her home. Tight.